fans, we're here on the campus of Southwest Baptist University. Missouri Sports Hall of Fame Classic Shootout coming to you live here. Girls game just wrapped up. The Lady Liberators fall to the Miller Lady Cardinals in a heartbreaker, 51-49. And Dwayne, we're right back up again. The Liberators taking on the Sparta Trojans.
You bet, Shania. We got 25 seconds to go before this game starts. Getting ready for the starting lineups, and I think you've got those ready to go, don't you?
Yeah, we do right here. So here we go. Coming in, the Sparta Trojans are coming in with a record of 7-4. Got to talk to Coach Lee just a few minutes before the game. All 4 losses have came against Class 4 and Class 5 schools, Dwayne. So they've played at an extremely tough schedule with another Class 5 school coming up right here in the Liberators. Starting off for them will be number 0, a 6-foot freshman. Coach Link talked a lot of good things about him, so I'm sure you're going to hear him a lot over the broadcast. Number 15, a 6'3" senior, number 15, Braden Luttrell. 6'4" junior, number 20, Trenton Ingold. A 5'10" senior, number 22, Lee Mays. And to round it up for the Trojans, a 6'2" senior, number 23, Levi Dorman. They have 3 starters returning from a 22-win team from last year. And then coming in for your Liberators starting lineups, they come into this contest with a record of 8-3. A 6'1" sophomore, number 1, Colton Ingold. A 5'10" senior, number 3, Brody Ingold. A 6-foot senior, number 5, Gardner Casey. A 6-foot junior, number 11, Matthew Giglio. And to round it out for the Liberators is a 6'2" junior, number 15, Canyon Adams.
Thank you, Shania. The Sparta Trojans in their all-black uniforms, gray numbers, white trim. Your Liberators in their all-white uniforms, royal numbers, gold trim. And we're about ready for action. First action for the Liberators since the blue and gold, and let's see if we can get off to a good start. We've got Adams and Dorman. For those of you listening, we've got an Ingle for Sparta, and we've got 2 Ingolds for Bolivar, so don't get that confused today, and I'll try not to get it confused. Sparta controls the tip. Bolivar in their man-to-man defense. Hume, free throw line, drives, pivots, kicks it out. Luttrell, top of the key, he drives, he penetrates, kicks it out to Ingle. Good defense by Bolivar. Here's Mays with it, kicks it over to the left side, back to Hume. Hume back to the top to Luttrell. Luttrell to Ingle, to Hume. The freshman handling the basketball against Giglio. Nice job by Matt. Picks up a 5 count on Hume. Great job by Matt Giglio, and the Liberators have set the tone here with some good man-to-man defense to start this game.
Yeah, great job by the Liberators. You know, I've never seen Coach Robbie Hoy play anything other than a man-to-man defense, so already getting it after it here in the first quarter.
A 47-second defensive possession there. Liberators at the ball. Looks like we're going to see zone from Sparta. Well, I think it's a 1-3-1 is what I believe it is. Well, maybe a 1-2-2. We'll see. Maybe a matchup also. We'll kind of be able to tell here in a little bit. Gardner Casey, Colton Ingold on the right baseline. He dribbles out of the baseline over to Casey at the top, to Giglio on the left wing. Brody in the right wing, cross court to Gardner. Gardner all the way to the basket, finishes strong. Nice right-handed layup by the left-handed senior. 2-0 Bolivar, 6:29 to go, first quarter. Adams to guard Hume. Hume to Luttrell. Luttrell over to Mays, or Durham. Nice cut by Luttrell to finish that one at the glass, 2-2. Bolivar gets it across half court. It's a 1-2-2 matchup. That's what it is, Shania. Giglio on the right wing. Colton top of the free throw line. Kicks it out to Gardner Casey on the left wing. Back to Brody at the top. Giglio in front of the Sparta bench. Back to Casey. Casey dribbles left hand, hits Adams in the middle of the lane. Nice bounce pass to Colton Ingold. Great pass by Canyon Adams to Brody Engel, or to Colton Engel to finish that, give the Bolivar Liberators a 2-point lead. Sparta back to the other end. Bolivar, nice pressure by Colton Engel. Luttrell with the ball at the top of the key. Giglio almost picks it off as he tries to get it to Mays. Mays to Hume. Hume, nice crossover dribble into the lane. Kicks it out. Luttrell on the right wing. Luttrell dribbles to the middle of the lane. Looking for somebody to pass to Hume. Gardner kicks it away. Luttrell to Mays, and Mays is going to get fouled by...
Looks like that's going to go against Canyon Adams.
Canyon Adams. Nice ball movement by Sparta. They look very disciplined, don't they, Shania?
Yeah, no, extremely disciplined. And, like I said earlier to Wayne, they're very well coached. Coach Derek Link does a great job with them. And, they're not going to come into this contest and just lay over. They're going to come in with everything they got, and they're going to give their best shot here against the Liberators. They're kind of, they're on fire. They're coming off a good blue and gold tournament to finish here. So should be a good contest here this afternoon.
Mays misses the first free throw. Eyes the second one off the back iron, no good. And Adam has the rebound, clears to Brody Ingold. 5:04 to play, 4-2 Liberators. The first 3 minutes of this game gives you the idea that there may be not very many possessions in this game. Both teams have had the ball three times, and Bolivar, nice pass from Adams to Casey, cutting to the basket, off the glass, no good, but he gets fouled. Like I said, both teams have had the ball three times, and we've got 4:46 to play in the first quarter.
Right, yeah. Just really good defense, and, both teams just moving the ball extremely well. And this could be, like you said, a pretty low-scoring game, only 6 points. We're already 3.5 minutes into this game.
Casey off to a good start. He hits his first free throw. That gives him 3 points. Gardner short on the second one. Rebound to Mays. Mays clears to Hume. Hume gets across the timeline. Giglio, nice job on defense. Mays, Dorman, Luttrell. Back to Engel on the right wing. He dribbles out with Colton guarding him. Backdoor cut, no good. Colton's a little too tight on his defense and picks up the foul against Engel.
Yeah, a little just cheap reach in there, Dwayne. He knows he fouled. Looks like Campbell's going to come to the table there to check in.
Check in for Canyon. See if Wyatt can bring a spark today. Wyatt's done that many times for us. Let's see if he can do it again. Mays, guarded by Campbell. Tied it up. Uses his dribble. There's Luttrell. Guarded by Casey. Left wing. Left baseline back to Hume. He dribbles out. Bolivar man-to-man. Here's Hume against Brody Engel, and he's going to pick up the foul. Hume's a freshman, and there's a reason that he's out there, and I think we're starting to see it. He can handle the basketball. Right.
No, he's got one of the best defenders in Southwest Missouri on him. That's with senior guard Brody Engel, but, man, he's going to be a special player to watch throughout Southwest Missouri the next 4 years.
Sparta inbounds. Luttrell. Over to Hume. Hume for three on the left wing. Off the back iron, no good. There's Engel with the rebound. Kicks it out to Mays. Mays back to Hume on the left wing, guarded by Wyatt Campbell out top. Going to get an on ball. No. Luttrell left wing. Drives into the middle of the lane. Top of the key. Down to the corner, and Dorman just misses Mays and throws it out of bounds. Turned over to Bolivar. 3:42 to go. 5-2 Liberators. Bolivar's committed 3 team fouls. Sparta's committed 1. Sparta in their 1-2-2 matchup zone. Giglio on the left wing. Connor Neal into the game now for the Liberators. Got a whistle. And the clock is not moving. An official timeout here.
Yeah, we'll see if they take some time off the clock here.
Someone over there, I don't know if the clock's not working or if they just forgot to turn it on.
Well, they're on game 5 or 6 of the day, so
yeah,
it gets a little tiring.
They may be a little glassy-eyed over there, They're laughing about it. They reset the clock to 3:35, and I think they just forgot to turn it on, Shania. Here's Giglio, top of the key. Brody down to Colton on the left baseline, knocked away by Luttrell. Hume picks it up. Turnover goes to Sparta. To Mays, Hume to Mays in the corner. He drives baseline. Kicks it all the way out to Dorman. Dorman for three, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net. Nice pass by Mays. Ties the game at 5 with 3:08 to go. Liberators moving the ball quickly. Campbell in the middle of the lane gets it knocked away by Dorman. And Dorman's going to pick up a foul reaching in. It's going to be Bolivar's ball underneath their own basket. Casey back into the game for Giglio. And a couple of substitutions for Sparta. You got those, Shania, number 1 and number 30.
Yeah, that'll be number 1, Otis Gilliman, checking in. And then number 30 is Ben Miller.
Ingold inbounds out to Neal. Casey at the top of the key. Brody for three, right wing, no good. There's Wyatt Campbell in hard for the rebound. Can't pick it up, or can't get it, and Gilman, he clears the rebound. Hume at the top of the key, way out top. Guarded by Neal. Picks his dribble up, trying to get a 5 count. Good pressure defense. Ball back to Hume, almost stolen away. Hume hits Mays on their left wing, dribbles in, 5-footer blocked by Campbell. Casey with the rebound, pushing it up. Gilman reaches in, knocks it away. Carter can't pick it up. Miller clears it to Gilman. Gilman now across half court, right wing to Hume, to Gilman, to Hume, over to Engel. Hume back to the top of the key to Gilman. And we're going to settle down just a little bit. Colton Engel steals the ball on the pass all the way down to the other end and gets it knocked away. And I believe Colton's right, but they're going to call him for carrying it. I think that Gilman touched that ball while it was dribbling it, but turnover nonetheless. 5-5, 1:54 to go, first quarter. Sparta's ball. Hume to Gilman on the right wing, hands off to Hume. Back to Gilman at the top. Guarded tightly by Brody Ingold. Handoff. Tried to get the handoff to Mays. Great defense by the Liberators. Good pressure defense. Sparta working the ball. Hume back at the top. Ingold dribbles out. Gilman over to Mays. Left wing. Dorman's Mays has got him, or Ingold's got him posted up in there, and nice pass in by Gilman, and Mays lays it off the glass to give Sparta a 7-5 lead. 1:04 to go, first quarter. Colton to Brody. Brody top of the key to Gardner, left wing to Connor Neal on the short corner. Back out to Brody for three. No good. Back iron. Fight for the rebound. And it's going to be off of Bolivar. Sparta's ball.
Yeah, Dwayne, kind of like we've said, all the first quarter, only 12 points total here in the first quarter. There's been that conversation about a shot clock in Missouri, and kind of needed this game. Both teams have really just moved the ball around, have had extremely long possessions here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Luttrell back into the game for Sparta. Gilman throws it away. Oh, nice job. Wyatt Campbell dives on the floor. And then there's Casey and Luttrell. They get tied up. And great hustle by Wyatt Campbell. Forces the turnover. And Bolivar's going to get the ball back. Lucas Polk into the game for the Liberators. And he's going to replace Colton Ingold. And Matt Giglio back into the game. And he's going to get Connor Neal. 37 seconds to go. First quarter. Sparta leads 7-5. Coach Hoyd calling out a play here. Gardner throws it in to Brody. Brody to Casey at the top. May play for one. Wyatt to Brody out top on the left side. Sparta in their 1-2-2 matchup. Brody content to dribble. 18 seconds, now 16. Cross court to Campbell. Campbell penetrates top of the key out to Giglio, right wing, out to Brody at the top of the key, and Brody going to get called for a double dribble. You know, that's a tough one there because you can he didn't dribble it. It was a bounce to a catch. 6.8 seconds to go. Sparta inbounds, 5 seconds, guarded tightly by Polk. Here's Mays. Engel fires it up from long range, misses everything. And that's going to be your end of your first quarter. Bolivar trails Sparta 7-5 in a very good defensive first quarter. And we're going to take you to a break here. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening to Your Country 99.
If you're buying or selling real estate in Southwest Missouri, call Hubbard Realty. We're your local real estate experts with a team of dedicated professionals who will represent you through one of life's biggest challenges, buying or selling a home, land, or investment property. Let our years of experience in up and down markets guide you with data-driven advice and researched guidance. With generational roots in the area, we're here to stay. So work with the realtors you know, like, and trust. The agents at Hubbard Realty. We're your hometown real estate experts.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Back here at Southwest Baptist University for the second half of the doubleheader between the Bolivar Liberators and the Sparta Trojans. Boy, Shania, a lot of defense here in the first quarter. Ends up in a 7-5 first quarter. Possessions are going to be everything in this game, it looks like.
Yeah, right, Dwayne. Kind of like we said during the break, the Liberators, this is the first time they've seen the floor in 12 days, so it's kind of hard, to just trying to find their groove right now, and hopefully we need a spark from somebody here in the second quarter.
Yes, we do. Sparta has the ball to begin the second quarter. Hume out top. Closely guarded by Engel. Over to Gilman, hands off to Luttrell. Luttrell gets it knocked away by Giglio on the floor, and that's going to be a backcourt call. Nice job by Matt Giglio getting a hand on it, and Sparta turns it over out at half court. There's a kind of a scrum there between Giglio and Luttrell throws it to his guy, and he jumped from the front court
well,
to the backcourt.
It was a late call by the official, too, on the backcourt. They had already kind of went down that way, and he finally blew the whistle there, so Liberators get a big break.
Need a basket here. Casey, left baseline. Lucas Pope into the post. Kicks it out to Giglio. Giglio for three. No good, and over the top of the backboard, out of bounds, and that'll go to Sparta. Good look, good pass from Lucas Pope. Last during the blue and gold, it was the action into the post and out of the post that really got us going, and nice job by the Liberators there. Lucas Pope with a good pass out to Giglio, just missed a good shot. Hume at the top, 7-5, 7:08 to go, second quarter. Luttrell guarded by Casey. Engel guarded by Ingold. Dribbles back to the top. Casey does a nice job of shooting that gap. Hands off to Hume. Hume back to Engel. And Engel is going to travel with it before he gets the shot off and turns it over. Sparta not very efficient on offense right now with several turnovers here the last few times down the court.
Yeah, right, Dwayne. They've turned the ball over a lot this first quarter, and Liberators, we're getting good shots. We just can't get anything to fall right now.
Need to capitalize. Oh, great pass by Giglio. Hits Casey underneath the basket. Back out top to Giglio. Drives, picked off by Gilman. Giglio gets it back. Kicks it out to Ingold on the left wing. Canyon Adams has got the guy posted up. We don't throw it in. Ingold to Casey. Casey pump fakes. Back to Giglio at the top of the key. He drives down the lane. Nice pass to Adams. He goes strong to the glass and gets the basket. Nice ball movement by the Liberators to tie this game up with 6:10 to go, second quarter. Tell you what, Matt Giglio is really playing good defense, and that's a cheap ticky-tack foul that he gets called on in there, but probably did commit the foul. He had his hand on him a little bit.
Right.
Don't want this thing to get out of hand defensively because the Liberators are really, Giglio especially, putting a lot of pressure on their guards. 7-7. Giglio picks up his first foul. That'll be Bolivar's first team foul of the quarter. 6:03 to go, 7-7. Hume brings it across, down to to Engel. Engel back to Hume. It's not very crisp here. We need to really take advantage of this. That's Mays. Mays back to Hume, trying to set an on-ball screen. Nothing doing. Great defense by the Liberators. Hume down the middle of the lane. Kicks it out to Dorman, and he misses the three. Engel with the rebound all the way down the court. Hits Casey in the left corner. Back to Brody on the left wing. And Bolivar's going to reset. Giglio over to Colton on the right baseline, and he tries to drive baseline, and Luttrell's going to pick up a foul for Sparta.
It's going to be his first personal of the game.
5:25 to go, second quarter. 7-7. Ingold to inbounds, box set. Way out top to Giglio. Nothing doing. Sparta in a 2-3 zone now. Ingold into Giglio. Left short corner, dribbles out to the wing. Drives baseline, kicks out to Casey, reverse to Ingold. He takes a long three-point shot short, no good. Kenyon Adams, great rebound, and Luttrell's going to pick up another foul. Great hustle by Kenyon Adams to get that rebound, and Luttrell trying to reach in, tries to knock it away, and picks up his second foul.
Looks like Coach Link's going to leave him out there. 5:02 left to play, tied up all at 7.
Ingold into Casey. Casey drives all the way to the basket. Nice strong move and picks up a foul. And that's going to be Engel who picks up the foul. And Casey's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
So 3 straight fouls there for the Trojans in about less than 10 seconds to Wayne.
Yeah. I like Gardner's aggressiveness there. He really feels like he can get to the basket, I think. And Gardner, a really good free throw shooter, misses the first.
Felt like he kind of rushed that one. He just took like one dribble and bam.
Yeah. See if he does that again. Well, took 2 that time. Second one up, in and out, rolls it in. Bolivar has a 1-point lead now. 4:55 to go, second quarter. Hume gets it across the timeline. Mays tries to bounce pass he does get the bounce pass into Engel. He misses the shot and gets his own rebound and sticks it back in. Unfortunate there for Colton. He had it and just got away from him. 9-8 Sparta. Colton Engel, floater, 10-foot, good. Nice shot to give Bolivar a 1-point lead. A little back and forth now. 10-9 Bolivar, 4:26 to go, second quarter. Hume between the legs, and tries to make an entry pass. Colton Engel out, denies the pass, picks it up. Great bounce pass to Giglio, who finishes at the other end with a layup. And Coach wants a timeout for Sparta. Nice little run there by Bolivar. Shania started with the defense. You know, we got a turnover and a missed shot. And, Bolivar with a 3-point lead.
Yeah, Dwayne, anytime you can turn your defense into offense, it's always a good thing. Looks like we're going to have a full timeout here, so we'll take a quick 30-second break, send it back to the studio. Your Liberators lead over the Trojans, 12-9. You're watching Bolivar Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
When you own a commercial lawn service, you know a thing or two about great cuts. You also know that every dollar counts. And with Gravely's Mow Like a Pro sales event, you can save up to $2,000 and receive special financing on select models of America's most rugged and dependable commercial lawnmowers, including the Big Pro Turn 600. But hurry, the Mow Like a Pro sales event is for a limited time only, and only at Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Back here for the Bolivar Liberator boys game against Sparta. girls drop the early game 51-49 to the Miller Lady Cardinals. Shania, this game tempo's picking up a little bit here in the second quarter. Brody Ingold still yet to score. The Bolivar's leading scorer yet to score. Colton Ingold with 4, Gardner with 4, Adams with 2, and Giglio with 2, and not much scoring in this game.
No, there hasn't been much scoring at all, Dwayne. Like we said, in the first quarter, there was a lot of long possessions. Same thing kind of goes here in the second quarter. There's just not very many baskets on either possession, either way, and both teams are playing really good defense and just having a hard time scoring here.
Full court man-to-man by Bolivar. Sparta with the basketball. Hume dribbling it between his legs about 20 times. Out top, still dribbling. Passes into Luttrell, and Luttrell going to get caught for traveling. He wanted to pass it, and the Liberator stepped over in the way and nowhere to go with it, and he walked with it. 12-9 Bolivar, 3:50 to go, second quarter. Maybe the first one to 40 today, Shania.
Yeah, I think you're right, Dwayne.
Colton drives down the middle of the lane, kicks it over to Connor Neal, cross court to Brody. Penetrates, kicks it out to Colton in the right corner. Corner to Brody in the short corner. He steps out for 3. In and out, no good. Man, I wish that thing would go in. Colton gets the rebound, gets knocked down, and they're going to say he was out of bounds before contact, I guess. So
yeah, no, Ingold, he just can't get a shot to fall. That's about his third one now, in and out. But you know, as Coach always says, just keep shooting and they'll go in.
He will. Brody's shooting about 40% from 3, so we want him shooting that thing. Here's Hume, left wing, drives into the middle of the floor. Mays, right wing. Over to Hume on the left side of the floor. Way out top, 3:08 to play, 12-9, guarded by Giglio. He drives, kicks it out to Luttrell. Luttrell for 3, misses everything, and Colton just going to let that bounce out of bounds. Good look from Luttrell, just can't make connection there. And nice job by Canyon Adams. He's going to get a break, and Wyatt Campbell back into the game for the Liberators. 2:55 to go, 12-9. Brody, ball screen by Colton, kicks it out to Giglio, right wing. Flash by Wyatt Campbell at the high post, kicks it out to Colton. Tries the ball screen, back to Wyatt at the top of the key, over to Connor Neal on the left wing. Liberators working hard, trying to get the ball inside. Just can't get it in there right now. Pass it around at the top. Giglio at the top of the key to Connor Neal. Left wing for Giglio. He drives, hits Wyatt. Nice pass. Can't finish. Wyatt tries to get his own rebound, and Sparta clears. Here's Mays across. Down to the right block, kicks it out to Hume. He drives all the way to the basket, draws contact from Wyatt Campbell, and will pick up a foul and go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Dwayne, another missed opportunity there by the Liberators. The ball literally just went in the hoop and back out, and they can't catch a break here in the first half. And 2:09 left to play, and there's been a total of 20 points, the whole entire game from both teams.
Yeah. Hume hits the first free throw. Gardner Casey back into the game for the Liberators. You got Casey, Campbell, Ingold, and Neal. Hume hits the second free throw to get the Trojans to within 1. 2:06 to go, first half. Ingold to Colton. Back to Brody. Half court. Little pressure by Sparta. Nice pass by Brody to Colton underneath the basket. Colton with the finish. Great look by Brody. Sparta kind of extended their pressure, and Bolivar took advantage of it. Bolivar back there, Sparta down to the other end. Dorman over to Hume on the left wing. 1:39 to go, first half. Good pressure by Gardner on Hume. Hume over to Luttrell. Left wing. Dribbles to the top of the key. Mays dribbles to the left side. Kicks it out to Hume. Hume tries to thread the needle. Knocked down by Brody. Luttrell throws it back in. Brody can't handle it. Goes off of Brody's foot out of bounds underneath the basket. Miller and Gilman back into the game for Sparta, replacing Luttrell and Dorman. It'll be Sparta's ball underneath their own basket. Box set. Gilman he does get it into Hume in the corner. Hume dribbles out. Brody Ingold all over him. Great defense. Reverse pivot. Hume finishes at the glass. Great job by Hume. You get to thinking he's dribbling too much, and he comes up with that.
Right, no, great move by the little freshman guard.
Brody for three. Got it. Deep from the parking lot. Nice job by Brody. Finally gets his first three to go. Bolivar 17, Sparta 13. 47 seconds to go, first half. Coach calling out a play for Sparta. Tried the back door, nothing doing. Hume's dribbling around. Kicks it out to Engel. Engel for three has the answer to Brody with 29 seconds to go. 17-16 up ahead to Colton. Left wing. Reverse pivot. Nothing. Nice cut by Gardner all the way down the lane. Good look by Colton, and Gardner's going to draw the foul and go into the line and shoot two. Really good look by Colton, but great cut by Gardner to the basket.
Yeah, so Gardner's going to go to the line for two. He's 2 for 4 on the day at the free throw line. That's going to be Ingold. That's going to be his second personal of the game, so that's big going down the stretch. We'll see if he goes to the bench here with 20 seconds left to play in the first half.
Casey misses the first free throw short. It's unlike Gardner. He's been really good from the line this year. Second one, long this time. Wyatt Campbell, though, with the rebound. Kicks out to Casey. Thought about the three. Over to Ingold. Is he going to get two to go? No. Off short, and Sparta with the rebound. Hume across with 5 seconds. Gets it caught, and they're going to call Gardner for a foul, which that's a good foul by Gardner. He's not going to get the shot off, but Hume caught that ball on the back of his leg and probably should have been a traveling call. But 3.6 seconds to go. 17-16 Bolivar. Sparta inbounds. Into Mays. Handoff to Luttrell. Luttrell all the way to the basket. Blocked by Campbell. Rebound by Miller, and he misses the shot at the buzzer. Great defense by Wyatt Campbell not to let Luttrell get to the basket there and finish that thing.
Yeah, great job there by the junior forward, Campbell. Like we said, Wyatt, he always brings a big spark when he comes off the bench. You know, I really think that's why he's not in a starting position, because he, just because you come off the bench doesn't mean that you're not always going to be one of our top players. You know,
That's
our
right.
bench players are just as important as, your starters. And, Coach Hoy he's figured that out. And, he's a smart coach. He knows what he's doing. So great job there by Campbell. Big stop to keep the Liberator lead to 1 here going into halftime, Dwayne.
Yeah. At 17-16, not many points being scored, and, both teams really need to take care of the basketball. It's one of those games that every possession seems to be so important because possessions are taking 30, 40 seconds a lot of times, and, it is good defense, but, on the other side of that, you've got, offense that's not clicking really on either end. Not a lot of shots being made. But, we got 9 minutes to go here. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the Warwick Electric halftime show. I'm Dwayne Banner, and I'm with Shania Franska, and you're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com, and you're listening to Your Country 99.
Welcome to Coral Supply in Bolivar. Coral Supply in Kubota have stepped up to get you the Kubota tractor you need.
Right now, get 0 APR, 0 down for up to 60 months on the L2502 package at Quarles Supply in Bolivar, equipped with box blade, bush hog, and 18-foot trailer, now through 12/30/24. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
At Coral Supply in Bolivar, we make it simple to buy a new Kubota tractor.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
You know what they say, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, that's great, except when it comes to electricity. Better call Warwick Electric, locally owned and operated since 2005. Warwick offers all types of electrical service, both commercial and residential, using top quality materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
Navigating ever-changing tax regulations can be difficult, but not with the Winfield Tax Service. They've been serving Southwest Missouri for 60 years and are 4 generations strong. From individual to business tax needs, plus bookkeeping and payroll services all year round. They've got it all. Call 326-3326 or visit in person. Located on the northeast corner of the Bolivar Square. Winfield Tax Service, your destination for stress-free taxes.
Midmo Bank loves Ozark families. You see it when you walk into any of their 13 Southwest Missouri locations. I mean, have you seen their community-focused Facebook pages? With unique products like their Treehouse Club savings accounts for kids or the parent-approved debit card checking accounts for preteens, Mid-Missouri Bank provides real-life financial literacy opportunities to the young people in your life. Stop in today and see how Midmo can help. Or open an account online in minutes at openaccounts.midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank, member FDIC.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
What would happen to your kids, home, finances, or even your business in an unexpected life event? At Ankrum Law, we understand that planning for the future is a gift to your loved ones. This is Jesse Ankrum, and I'm ready to help you secure your legacy with expert guidance in estate planning. From wills to trust, we provide comprehensive solutions tailored to your unique needs. For more information or to book your free estate planning consultation, visit AnkramLawFirm.com. Ankrum Law, helping you protect what matters most.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
All right, Liberator fans, we're back here on the campus of Southwest Baptist University here at the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame Classic. We got a doubleheader going on here today. Just before the boys contest, we had the Lady Liberators here at Southwest Baptist. They fell to the Miller Lady Cardinals in a heartbreaker, 51-49. And then we got the Liberators taking on the Sparta Trojans, and they lead here at the half, 17-16. We're going to go over some scoring here. First for the Trojans, Hume has 4 points on the day, Luttrell with 2, Dorman with 3, and Ingold leads the way for the Sparta Trojans with 7 points. For the Liberators, Adams 2, Giglio with 2, Gardner Casey with 4, Brody Ingold with 3, and Colton Ingold leading the way with 6 points. So, Dwayne, as we said, not much scoring here, 17-16. We've got a battle of defense.
Really is, Shania. We've got to capitalize when we get the good shots. We've got to keep them from off the board, since we've done a pretty good job of that, of giving them one shot. Possessions are everything, and you got to take advantage of every one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dwayne, it's kind of like I talked about, I kind of call these, I've watched a lot of basketball over my lifetime. I call these, one of those trap games where you're coming out, you're playing a non-conference opponent. You haven't played for about 12 days, and your first game back from the holiday tournament is on a Saturday afternoon at 4:30. It's kind of just hard to get in the groove,
It is, and not being in school this week, that plays around with that's just the preparation side of it. Kids aren't in school, snow days, laying around. A lot of kids probably not doing much, and
yeah, they weren't like you back in the day where you were up doing farm chores.
Yeah,
and
we wanted to go to school.
Right.
Dad getting us up and cleaning out hog houses, feeding hay, whatever it might be, and my son, he gets a little irritated at me because we were out this morning feeding, and he didn't really like that a whole lot. But that does play into how these guys prepare when you get them out of sync, and not in that structured environment doing the same thing every day. And but Coach Hoig's done a good job of keeping the guys out practicing and keeping them going through these snow days. And it's going to be the team that takes care of the basketball, the one that capitalizes on their the shots that they get, and that's who's going to win this basketball game. No, yeah, you're exactly right. Like I told you, Dwayne, too, you can't ever count Coach Link out with whatever team he's coaching. He's one of the up-and-coming, one of the best around Southwest Missouri. He has a lot of respect for a lot of people out there, and, he's another one that he's just been around the game his whole entire life. And I know a lot of people, a lot of just fellow coaches, officials, a lot of respect for him. And, he always puts a good team on the floor no matter who they're playing. And, you've got two of the best coaches right here in Southwest Missouri going at it tonight. And, it's going to be an interesting second half. Like I've always told you, too, the third quarter is always the biggest quarter of the game. Coming out of the locker room, adjusting kind of to what the first half brought and just changing some things up. So we'll see what we got here. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Hoig try to get the tempo of this game up a little bit, see if we can't score and, extend our defense full court and see if we can't speed it up just a little bit. On the other hand, he's very good with, just playing the half-court game. And so we'll see which way he chooses to go. Got about 50 seconds to go here before the second half. The arrow's pointing toward Bolivar, but I don't know if they've changed it from the first half yet or not. We'll see whose ball it is coming out. Yeah, we'll let's take a quick. Well, it looks like we're coming on pretty shortly, so we'll just we'll keep it right here. We've got about 30 seconds on the halftime clock here. It's going to be looks like it's going to be Liberator ball. Dwayne coming out. All right. Of halftime here, so we'll see what Coach Robbie Hoy has drawn up here and get a quick 2 or 3 to start this second half off. He's very good with this first possession and having something set to get a really good shot, and so that's what I would expect to see. Sparta looks like they're going to be content to play either their 1-2-2 or their 2-3 zone. No, back to the 1-3-1 this time. It's just a matchup. You can call it a 1-3-1 or a 1-2-2. Bolivar with the basketball. Brody Ingold left wing. Adams out top. Here's Giglio down to Colton Ingold in the right wing. Colton penetrates into the lane and will draw the foul. Looks like that's going to be Dorman. Dorman picks up his first team foul here in the third quarter. 7:41 to go. Bolivar to inbound. Ingold way out top to Colton at the top of the key. Colton dribbles, reverse pivots in the lane, kicks it out to Giglio in the corner for 3. Short, no good. He gets his own rebound, dribbles, kicks it out to Ingold. He's got the 3, and he gets fouled, and it's short. It doesn't go in, but he will go to the line and shoot 3. Great job by Matt Giglio. He didn't give up. He missed the shot. He followed the shot, penetrated underneath the basket, and a nice pass out to Brody Ingold for 3, wide open for a 3, and he gets fouled and will go to the line. Dwayne, that's definitely somebody that you don't want to foul and put on the line for three free points. So big 3 free throws coming up for the senior Ingold, and I spoke too soon. Brody's shooting 83% from the line, and he misses the first one. Second one. Makes a good adjustment, and nothing but net. If you're not able to watch the football game, the Houston Texans are leading the Los Angeles Chargers 10-6, third quarter.
Yeah, I was I was texting somebody. I said, we're probably the only two commentators that are trying to call a basketball game and got up here the playoffs, both on our phones, trying to keep up with them as well.
That's right. Brody hits the second free throw, gives Bolivar a 3-point lead. Sparta with the basketball. Luttrell out top to Hume, guarded by Giglio. Dribbles way out top on the left side, penetrates down the left side of the block, looking for someone to pass it to. Cross court to Luttrell, guarded by Casey. Luttrell ball fakes, spins in the lane, kicks it out to Dorman. Dorman back to Hume, behind the back, into the middle of the lane. Floater from 10, no good. Rebound to Adams. Adam clears it to Gardner Casey. Gets across half court, dribbles right down the middle of the lane, kicks it out to Giglio. He drives right baseline off the glass. Great pass, great drive by Giglio. Bolivar up by 5 with 6:28 to go, third quarter. Casey harassing Hume at the top. Gets across half court. Got the 5 count on. I looked like it's close to 5. Here's Luttrell. Over to Mays. Hits Engel underneath the basket. Kicks it out for Hume for 3. Short. Off the front. Colton Engel with the rebound. He on the dribble. All the way across half court to the left wing. Drives left baseline. Looking to kick it out. Nice cut by Casey down the lane. Great bounce pass, and Casey can't finish it, but he draws the foul. And I believe that's going to be on Engel.
Looks like, yeah, they're going to give it to Dorman, which is going to be, no, you're right, Ingold, sorry.
Yeah, he picks up his third personal. Sparta's leading scorer picks up his third personal with 5:56 to go here in the third quarter. Gardner can't find his way at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, the Liberators really struggling at the free throw line. That's the 6th missed free throw on the evening.
Gardner just needs to clear his mind and say, I'm a really good free throw shooter, and this one's going in. And he misses the second one. Colton Engel fighting for the rebound, gets it, kicks it out to Giglio. We're going to get another chance, and he says he traveled with it. I didn't see it, but
I don't know. We had all 6 coaches on the bench, both shaking their head yes. So we'll go with their.
I definitely missed it then.
We'll go with their opinion since they were right there on it, and Trojans will take back over. Liberators lead 21-16 with 5:51 left to play in the third quarter.
Sparta inbound. Mays with the ball, guarded by Colton Engel, gets it across half court. Hume, right wing, kicks it out. Oh, he traveled, but they're not going to call that. Sorry about that. There's Engel with the ball down the lane, kicks it out to Mays in the corner, guarded by Colton Engel. Drives right baseline, kicks it out to Engel, to Hume. Hume dribbles in the lane, picked up by Gardner, picked off. Gardner's going to go coast to coast off the glass and gets fouled by Luttrell. And Gardner's going to go back to the line to shoot 2.
Coach Hoy over on the sideline, kind of a little frustrated. Would have loved to seen his senior guard finish that for the 3-point play.
Sparta getting into some foul trouble here. That's Luttrell's third foul now. And the Liberators, 30-second timeout here. We're going to keep it here. It's 5:17 to go, third quarter. And, you kind of feel like the Liberators have got something going here, but Casey missed the 2 free throws the last time down. Let's see if we can get these 2 to go and see if we can't put 3, 5, 7 points together to extend this lead.
Right, Dwayne. Casey is sitting here counting. He's 2 for 10 right now at the free throw line.
Wow, I did not realize that.
So big free throws.
We won't mention that again.
No, you definitely want to be shooting better. That brings me back to my free throw shooting days, which is about 30-40%. So definitely got to make our free throws.
Coming into tonight's game, I think Gardner was shooting 80% from the line.
Yeah, so we won't mention that one again. Yeah. Everybody has a bad day.
All right, well, Casey back to the free throw line. First one is up. No good. In and out. This is where, a shooter starts thinking about it, and you just can't think about it. You just got to shoot it. Confidence. And he gets that second one to go. 6-point lead for Bolivar. 5:16 to go. Full court man-to-man. Hume, the freshman for Sparta, gets it across half court. Guarded closely by Giglio. Looking for somebody to pass to. Finally passes down to Mays on the left wing, and Giglio reaching around Mays is going to pick up a foul. That'll be Bolivar's first team foul of the half. Giglio pick up his second foul.
Personal, yep.
4:59 to go, 22-16. Sparta inbounds. Coaches are screaming back screen. Bolivar got it covered. Hume at the top. Dribbling against Colton Ingold. Penetrates down the left all the way to the basket. Nice job, Hume, of using his body to lay that one in. 22-18. Bolivar leads. Ingold at the top of the key. Over to Giglio. Back out top to Casey. Casey just dribbling at the top, looking for someone to pass to Ingold on the left wing, to Brody down in the corner. Cross court to Casey. All the way to the basket for Casey. Nice pass by Ingold. Ingold with the cross court pass to Casey. He caught it, ripped it, and went all the way to the glass. And they call a travel on Gardner?
Yeah, I believe they called a travel to Wayne. Looks like we're going to have a lot of mass substitutions. Campbell checking in for Adams, and then Connor Neal also checking in for Giglio.
Here's the full court pressure from Bolivar. Going to get a 5 count. Great job by the Liberators face guarding Sparta. Nowhere for Mays to throw it in, or for Ingold to throw it in. And great job by the Liberators picking up the 5 count. Bolivar's ball underneath their own basket. Bounce pass to Wyatt Campbell on the left block. Kicks it out to Ingold on the left wing. To Colton. Around the horn to Casey on the right wing. 1-2-2 zone by Sparta. Top free throw line to Colton Ingold. Kicks it out to Brody on the left wing. 3-point shot, no good. And Colton's going to pick up a foul on the rebound. And it'll be Sparta's ball, and that's Colton going to pick up his second personal foul. I said it's going to be the first one to 40. It may be the first one to 35, Shania.
No, I'm thinking so. 22-18, 4 minutes into the third quarter here, and just not much offense again here in the third quarter, Dwayne.
No, really not. Both teams playing good man-to-man, or Bolivar playing good man-to-man defense. Wyatt out top commits a foul about 45 feet from the basket. I'm sure that's not what Coach Hoig wanted, but give Wyatt credit. I mean, he's pressuring the ball, trying to make something happen. Sparta to inbound. Luttrell to Hume. Throws a bullet. About goes off his chin, but he maintains control. Hume dribbles left wing. Now dribbles back out to the top. Hume dribbles about 25 seconds every time Sparta gets the ball, it seems like. He doesn't give it up. Spins in the lane and finally shoots it and gets fouled, and is going to go to the line to shoot 2.
It's going to be Wyatt Campbell's third foul, so he picks up 2 quick ones in about less than 20 seconds there.
I'm telling you right now, as a coach, that would drive me insane. But that, coach for Sparta, he knows what he's doing over there, and that may be exactly what he wants to happen. Because there's a reason he's got a freshman point guard, and that might be the reason, because he can handle the basketball. And Hume goes to the line, hits his first one. Good-looking freshman. Does a good job with it. Second one is up, and nothing but the bottom. 22-20. Bolivar leads, 3:29 to go, third quarter. You can kind of feel the momentum swinging a little bit, Shania. We need a basket here to get things going back Bolivar's way.
Yeah, big offensive possession coming up here for the Liberators. 3:23 left, and they got 22-20.
Sparta extending their 2-3 zone. Ingold at the free throw line. Right block, spins, and scores. Great move by Colton on over the top of Engel, and he hits the 2-point shot. Bolivar with the full court press, leading 24-20. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. That's Gilman back into the game. Trying to Mays with a high ball screen. Gilman kicks it out to Engel. He misses a 3-point shot. And Colton's going to pick up his third personal, trying to get a rebound. I think Luttrell had position on him. And
yeah, they're going to get Colton for a blocking foul there. There's not much you can do in that situation.
No.
And that's going to give Colton his third as well. So you've got both Colton and Wyatt, 3 fouls apiece. We'll see what Coach Hoy does here. Looks like he's going to keep both of them on the floor for now.
Luttrell's going to go to the line to shoot 2. What's he from the line today, China?
This is his first time to the line, Dwayne.
All right, well, he hits his first free throw to bring the Trojans to within 3. Luttrell with the second one is good. 24-22, 2:49 to go, third quarter. Bolivar needs a basket here. Sparta with the extended 2-3 zone. A lot of pressure on Ingold out front. Over to Giglio on the left side, to the left corner to Connor Neal, who's in the game now. Connor Neal drives left baseline. Nowhere to go, picks his dribble up, hits Colton at the free throw line. Colton from about 10 foot gets it to go. Good possession by the Liberators to get their lead extended to 4. Full court pressure by the Liberators. Campbell on Gilman. Campbell at about 6'3", and Gilman at about 5'3", it looks like. Trying to guard him. Gilman penetrates down, hits Mays in the left corner for 3. No good. Neal knocks it away, but Gilman picks it up for Sparta. He drives left baseline to Engel, drives in the lane, kicks it out to Luttrell for 3. In and out. Bounces around. No good. Colton Engel clears the rebound. Up fast with the Giglio on the left wing. And nothing doing there. Kicks it out to Engel. Engel's going to penetrate. Kicks it down to Connor Neal underneath the basket. Out to Brody on the right baseline. Into Campbell. Great pass. He turns and tries to score and is going to pick up a foul.
Yeah, great job there by the Liberators, Dwayne. a lot of things happening there in the last 30 seconds. The Trojans, they got a couple good looks down here, and the Liberators regain possession, come down here, move the ball around, and they find Wyatt Campbell underneath, and Wyatt's going to go to the line. First free throw is up and no good. And this is going to be this is Wyatt's first shot attempt of the day.
Yeah. It's becoming a disaster today from the line for the Liberators. Got to get that turned around here down the stretch. Campbell hits the second one, hits the front of the rim and rolls it in. Pressure by the Liberators, full court. Hume back with the basketball. High ball screen by Mays. Hume keeps the ball in his hand. Hits Mays on the left corner. Back to Hume at the top of the key. Dribbling around, reverse pivot down the middle of the lane, up and under, and gets it to go.
Yeah, another tough shot coming from the freshman. Man, I'll tell you what, he's going to be pretty fun to watch over the next 4 years, Dwayne.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember the Hume from Seymour years ago, but I don't know. He may be a relative. Here's Campbell with misses from the top of the key from 3. And Sparta clears the rebound. 57 seconds to go. 27-24 Liberators. Third quarter. Hume with the ball way out top. Now gives it up to Gilman. They may hold it for one shot, Shania, with 43 seconds to go here.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking they are. Coach Link keeps telling them to pull it out, but we're going to get a travel call there.
Gilman drove down the middle of the lane. He acted like he wanted to shoot it, decided differently, and took an extra step and going to turn the basketball over. And I will just about bet you that we take the last shot here.
Yeah, that's a big break for the Liberators. Only up 3 here with 35 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
Sparta really extending their zone. Matched up man-to-man out top. Bolivar content. They are going to try to take the last shot. 20 seconds to go. Giglio out top. Casey in front of the bench. Back to Giglio in the middle of the floor. Hands off to Brody Ingold with 11, 10, 9. Ingold out top. Going to go one-on-one with Hume. Top of the key. Penetrates. Reverse pivots down the lane. Throws up a 10-footer. No good. Rebound to Sparta. To Hume. And he's got a three-quarter court shot that's going to come up short. And, folks, after 3 quarters, it's Bolivar 27, Sparta 24. And we will be back here in just a minute with the 4th quarter to an exciting finish to this basketball game. And you're listening to Your Country 99.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is here. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that affect your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to help, just like we have been for 130 years. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
Welcome back to Bolivar basketball here at SBU. I'm Dwayne Banner. I'm with Shania Franska. The Liberators lead 27-24 headed into the 4th quarter. Some crazy things going on today, Shania. We're 6 for 16 from the free throw line. I know that's really hurting us right now. And thanks for the text message. We got confirmation that Abel Hume is Josh Hume's son, and that makes all the sense in the world. If any of you ever saw Josh play, tremendous player. And that apple didn't fall too far from the tree.
Where did he play at, Dwayne?
I believe it was Seymour. He played there in the 90s, and just a tremendous player. Sparta with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. Luttrell out top to Hume. Guarded by Brody Ingold. Content to dribble out top. 30 seconds off the clock again here in the 4th quarter. Gilman to Miller. Miller tries to pass, and it's deflected. Goes right back to him. He takes one dribble and scores it off the glass to put Sparta within 1. 7:15 to go. Liberators with the ball. Casey, left wing, drives, cut off by Miller. Left wing, Casey's got the ball, dribbles back out the top, trying to penetrate over to Giglio. Floater from 10, no good. Rebound to Sparta. Miller clears it, gives it up to Engel, back to Hume. Still not across the timeline. Giglio guarding Hume tightly. 6:44 to play. Sparta with a chance to take the lead here. Hume on the high ball screen from Luttrell. Gives it up to Luttrell. They're just content to hold it out top here. Gilman with the ball again. Giglio knocks it away. Almost steals it. Luttrell comes up with it. And Giglio's going to tie Luttrell up at half court. And that's going to be a turnover back to Bolivar. I tell you what, Matt Giglio has... when he's in the game and he's guarding the guy out top, he's really causing havoc.
Yeah, right. You're exactly right, Dwayne. That's something that Matt brings to our team, that he does a really good job. It just kind of creates that havoc. And, anytime, like I've said many times today, when you can turn defense to offense, that's a good thing for your team.
You bet. Sparta kind of packing it in here. Colton at the free throw line, kicks it out to Brody. Brody a long three, misses everything. Adams with the rebound, off the glass, no good. Colton tips it out. Hume picks it up, loses it, scramble on the floor. Luttrell dives on the floor, and Sparta's coach, Coach Link, calls a timeout as Luttrell pounced on the ball, and they're going to grant him the timeout. And Sparta's going to retain possession. We got a 30-second timeout here. Let's just keep it here, Shania. 5:53 to go in this game, and defense is the story.
Defense is the story, Dwayne. We have, let's see, we've got about 50 points total here. In two teams that normally they score a lot of points. I mean, the Liberators up until, the blue and gold, and right before the blue and gold, they were averaging, 70-some points a game probably?
91 or 93 against Aurora.
And then they put up 80-some against Camdenton.
Yeah, yeah.
So not much scoring here. Lots of defense. Just neither team can really get many shots to fall. And I think you might be right. The first one of 35 is going to win this game.
Yeah, if we get that far. Here's Hume. Dribbling out top. Gives up to Engel. Over to Luttrell in the corner. And Luttrell's going to travel with it. Great closeout by Gardner. That's what caused Luttrell to travel with it. He caught it in the corner, thought about shooting it, and Gardner was just right there in his face when Luttrell just shuffled his feet. Great job by Gardner. Good defensive possession, 5:33 to go. Bolivar up by 1. We need a basket. Giglio on the left wing, back to Adams at the top of the key, over to Gardner Casey on the right wing. Sparta in the 3-2 zone, trying to keep the ball out of the post. Bolivar content to pass it up top. Here's a flash by Brody Ingold at the free throw line. High low down to Kenyon Adams. Great pass, and he just misses the shot. Comes up short, and Sparta clears the rebound. Great possession by Bolivar, and Kenyon just couldn't get it finished. And now Brody's going to pick up a foul on Gilman about 40 feet from the basket. Just had his hand check foul. 4:58 to go. That's Brody's second personal foul, and that's our second team foul for the quarter. Inbounds to Mays, to Luttrell, back to Mays on the baseline. He drives to the left hand, kicks it out to Hume for 3 on the left wing. It's off short. Giglio clears the rebound. 4:44 to go.
Liberators need a big possession here. Got to find a way to score the basketball.
Got a great shot from last time down, just couldn't convert, and that's what we're going to try to do again here. Giglio to Colton Ingold for 3. Got it to go. The sophomore comes up big in a 1-point game to get this lead to 4. Sparta quickly to the other end. Gilman tries to go over to and Ingold tips it out of bounds, and that's going to be Sparta's ball at half court.
Yeah, that's going to give Colton his 13th point of the game. He leads all scorers tonight with 13 points.
Sparta inbounds to Hume. 4:14 to play. 30-26 Bolivar. Fourth quarter. Hume across the timeline, guarded by Brody. To Gilman. To Mays. Backdoor cut by Luttrell. Reverse layup, no good. But Adams fouls him on the shot, and Luttrell's going to go to the line to shoot 2. A really good pass there. A nice cut by Luttrell underneath the basket. He tries to put it up with his left hand and gets fouled. And he's going to shoot 2. First one is up and good. Wyatt Campbell checks back in for Kenyon Adams. The Liberators have Campbell, Ingold, Giglio, Casey on the floor. 3:57 to go. Second shot by Luttrell. Off the back iron, no good. Casey with the rebound. He's going to push it up across the timeline to Colton Ingold, over to Brody. Wyatt posted hard in the post. Colton Ingold at the top of the key, drives left, spins in the lane, kicks it out to Wyatt Campbell for 3. Got it! Big shot by Wyatt Campbell. Great penetration by Colton to hit the wide open Campbell for 3.
Great
Liberators
shot by
out to a 6-point lead. A lot of pressure. Full court pressure. Gilman to Hume. Hume dribbles to the free throw line, kicks it out to Mays. Thought about the 3. Now he drives, kicks it back out to Luttrell, to Ingle, to Hume on the right wing. Ball screen by Ingle for Hume. Nothing doing. Bolivar in their man-to-man defense. 3:05 to play. Bolivar up 6. Mays in the corner, drives right baseline, pushes Ingold away from him, shoots it off the side of the glass. Ingold gets the rebound, pushes it up, and he's going to slow it down. Crosses half court to Ingold. Back to Brody. 2:46 to go. Bolivar going to be content to get a good shot here. No reason to be in a hurry. Casey drives down the lane out to Ingold on the left wing, back to Giglio at the top. Still in the zone. Casey for three from the left corner. No good. Rebound. There's Colton Ingold. Up strong to the basket and gets it to go. The sophomore once again with 15 points, leading the Liberators. Great hustle, great rebound, and a great finish by Colton Ingold. And we're going to have a full timeout. Is that by Sparta?
Yeah, no, Coach Link called that timeout there. So full timeout. Let's take a quick break, Dwayne. We'll send it back to the studio. Your Liberators lead 35-27, 2:25 left to play in the fourth quarter. You're watching Bolivar Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
Welcome back to fourth quarter action between Bolivar and Sparta. The Liberators have extended to their biggest lead of the game at 35-27 with 2:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. And a couple of great possessions by the Liberators have expanded this lead, of which it was 27-26 not too long ago. And in a game like this where possessions are everything, an 8-point lead seems like it's unsurmountable right now. But we'll see what happens here. Sparta Liberators picking up full court. Sparta inbounds. Ingold guarding Ingold from Sparta. Top of the key. Hume, right wing, trying to get all the way to the glass. And he's going to get called for the travel. Trying to do a little too much there. But, again, good defense by the Liberators. That's what forced the turnover. 2:14 to play, and Sparta's probably going to have to put a little more pressure on us, Shania. It's only 2:13 to go, and they're down by 8 points.
Right, yeah, they're going to have to get some steals and some stops quickly here. As you said, the first one to 35 wins, so hopefully that is in our favor.
If that's the case, we win, but we'll see. We've got 2 minutes to go. Casey, Colton Ingold for three. The sophomore is filling it up right now. He's got 8 in a row and gives Bolivar an 11-point lead. And, I don't say this often, but that may ice it, Shania, with 1:47 to go. Just with the way we're playing defense and how long it's taking Sparta to shoot the basketball, an 11-point lead is a lot.
Yeah, especially in this game, Dwayne. Just like you said, there hasn't been much scoring up until the last 2 minutes of the game here. So we'll see what happens. A lot can happen in a minute and 40.
Hume dribbling at the top of the key. Oh, he's going to get an offensive foul. Great job by the senior. Brody Ingold, a great position. And Hume just got a little frustrated, got his forearm out, and Brody with great position draws the offensive foul. 38-27, 1:35 to go. Bolivar with the basketball. Coach Hoig hollering out nothing but a layup. I agree. Bolivar content to have it out top. Giglio dribbles to the top of the key, back out to Brody at half court to Colton. Colton dribbles down the middle of the lane, kicks it back out to Gardner, and they're just playing keep away, folks. 1:10 to go. Gardner dribbles to the free throw line, out to Colton Ingold. Thought about the three, just no way he's going to take that. To Brody, back to Colton at the top. Sparta's going to have to foul somebody here. They're just letting the clock run out. Great cut by Gardner down the lane, and the pass from Wyatt is a little bit low, and I think Gardner couldn't handle it and kicked it out of bounds, and I think that's going to...
They say it's going to stay here, Dwayne.
Okay, good deal. Just a pass really hard for Gardner to catch and control, but we're going to retain possession. 53 seconds to go. Brody Ingold to inbound underneath our own basket. Bolivar in a box set. And Ingold's going to call timeout. Couldn't get it in bounds. Good timeout. We have plenty of timeouts. That's the first called timeout by Bolivar tonight. Still with 4 timeouts. We got a 30-second timeout. And, let's talk about Colton Ingold.
Yeah,
Colton's got what? He's got 20 now? Or 17?
Yeah, I believe he's up to 20. Let's see. No, he's up to 18. He's got 18 on the night. Leads all scores.
8. He's scored 8 consecutive points, and just a great response from him.
Right. That's one thing that we've talked about with the Liberators. It's been every single night. It has been somebody different leading the scoring, whether it be Colton, Brody, Gardner, Matt, Wyatt. I mean, every single night we have a different leading scorer, and that's hard for opposing coaches to scout. When you have 5 or 6 kids that can score that much, that consistently, it's super hard to scout and to prepare for.
You're exactly right, Shania, and you never know which one's going to step up. Here's Oliver to inbound. Wyatt Campbell cuts to the basket, wide open. Brody hits him, and he lays it in to give Bolivar a 13-point lead with 48 seconds to go. Hume across half court, hits Gilman. Gilman from the right wing for 3. Back iron, no good. Giglio with the rebound. And Bolivar is going to be content to run the clock out here unless Sparta fouls. 27 seconds to go, and Mays is going to foul Giglio with 26 seconds to go. Well, Shania, we're going to come away with a win here. This thing wasn't pretty, but Bolivar proving that they can play fast or they can play slow tonight.
Right, Dwayne. And like we said, it's hard to come off of a 12-day break. Haven't had a game since would have been the day before New Year's Eve. So a lot of time off, and kids aren't in their routine right now, being out of school and everything with the snow days and Christmas break. So just give them time to get back in their routine and stuff. And we'll have conference play starting up soon. I can't remember where we go next. I haven't looked that far ahead. I have looked that far ahead, but my brain is not telling me who we've got next. I'll have to look that up for the post game show. But
5 seconds, 4, 2, 1, and that's the ball game. The Liberators come away with a 40-27 win against the Sparta Trojans today. The Liberators moved to 9-3 on the season and come away with a victory here at Southwest Baptist University. We are going to go to our post-game show, and hopefully we'll have one of our coaches up for the post-game show. And we'll be back here in just a minute with the stats, the scoring leaders for both teams in just a couple of minutes. This is Bolivar Liberator Sports, brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank. You're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service, so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
All clothing is arriving at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon. Have a great selection of outwear by Bernie Apparel and Carhartt. Wood pellets, by the bag, the ton, or pallets. Now's the time to improve your fencing. Barbed wire, T-posts, pipe gates, panel gates at CNC's everyday low prices. Have any questions for the Farm and Home? Well, the answer man at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has the answers for you.
Hi, this is Donald with CNC Farm and Home Supply in Bolivar and Lebanon. If you have questions, we have the answers.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
Line Bank is refreshing the way traditional banking is done and reimagining banking to be more technology forward while maintaining a customer-focused approach that is unmatched in the banking industry, making Line Bank your true hometown bank. With 4 branches in Bolivar, Gulmy, and Pittsburgh, and free regional ATMs. Line Bank brings financial services right to your community. Count on them for checking, savings, retirement accounts, and mobile banking you can access 24/7. Line Bank. Banking refreshed. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Southwest Baptist University, where we've completed the doubleheader today. The Lady Liberators dropping the first game 51-49, but your Liberators coming back against Sparta, knocking off the Trojans 40-27 today in a defensive battle. It was exciting, as a defensive battle can be, Shania.
Yeah, it really was, Dwayne. Like you said, up until, honestly, midway through the fourth quarter, I mean, it was a, 25-22 ball game?
Yeah, 27-26.
There was not very many points scored, and just, both teams getting good shots, just couldn't get shots to fall, and, sometimes you just have those games.
You do, and Bolivar proving they can play fast. You think about Aurora, Camdenton scoring 93 and 80-some against Camdenton, and, tonight only been able to get 40 on the board, but great defense holds the Trojans to 27, and it doesn't matter what it looks like. A win is a win.
That's right. I know Coach Hoy will take it, but he's not satisfied, and they'll go back to work on, I would say probably tomorrow afternoon, and they'll now prepare for Helias Catholic. They'll go on the road. They'll have another 7 days off, pretty much, 6 days off before they play again, so they'll take on Helias Catholic up in Jeff City, and as you know, Helias Catholic always has a good ball club, and we'll have to be ready to go.
Yeah, Helias always seems to have 2 or 3 really good players. They've had a good program there for a long time. I know going back to when I was in high school, Helias was always pretty good, and they'll be competitive, especially on their floor, and I believe we're going to bring everybody that game from Helias next week, and it should be a good one.
Right, and looking at their schedule, I thought we started conference play sooner than we do. We've got 3 non-conference games coming up. We got a couple road trips, Dwayne. We go to Helias Catholic on Friday, then we turn around on Tuesday and go to McDonald County. And then we come back home for a Friday night with the Cubs out of Monette to finish up our non-conference schedule. And then we will be at home starting next Thursday, the 30th. After that, we'll play Thursday, Friday, Saturday at home with the Liberator Tournament, which is, Dwayne, it's going to be an exciting tournament, 1 through 8. Extremely good field of teams that Coach Hoy's got coming in there. I know just off the top of my head, I believe Bolivar, Camdenton, Branson, Helias Catholic, the Thayer Bobcats coming up, state ranked, Republic. So a lot of good teams. Man, I would not want to be in that coaches meeting trying to seed that tournament.
No, I wouldn't either. Thayer, we've lost to them the last 2 years, I believe, and so even though they're a smaller school, they've got a really good thing going down there and have for the last several years. So that'll be a tournament that we can look forward to. I think you've got some stats there. If you want to give us the final scoring for Sparta and the Liberators today, I'm sure people will be interested in knowing that.
You bet, Dwayne. Let's start off with the Sparta Trojans. Number 30, Ben Miller with 2. Number 23, Levi Dorman with 3. Number 22, Lee Mays with 7. Number 15, Braden Luttrell with 9. With 4. And then to round it out for the Sparta Trojans, the freshman Abel Hume leading the Trojans with 10 points, and they finished with 27 points on the night. For your Liberators, we've got Kenyon Adams with 2. Matthew Giglio with 4, Gardner Casey with 5, Brody Ingold with 5, Wyatt Campbell with 8, and then the sophomore Colton Ingold leading the way with 18 points, and that gives the Liberators 40 points, which gives them the victory 40-27 over the Sparta Trojans. Dwayne?
You know, you mentioned Colton there. I mean, he had 18, but the last 8 were huge points for us. So we were in a tight game, and he scores 8 points in a row for us to really stretch that lead out. I think at that time to 6 and then to 8, and that was just about the ball game whenever that happened, because like we said, the possessions, there just weren't enough possessions for Sparta to come back.
Right. No, you're exactly right. Like you said, Colton just went on an 8-0 run there by himself at the end of the game, and that kind of put the exclamation point on the ball game there to give the Liberators the victory coming out of here at the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame Classic. I think we've got Coach Brian coming up, so I'll let you – well, I thought we had him coming up. I'll let you guys talk it over. I know I did talk to him before the game, and he said he would be up here. So,
why don't we take a break and,
let's do that.
Wait for him to come up. You're watching MoSportsZone.com and listening to Your Country 99.
You'll find everything you need to turn the great outdoors into your own personal playground at Hobby Time. From ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles to Falcon bass boats, Avalon pontoons, and firearms for every season. Hobby Time is the toy store for the outdoor enthusiast. Located just north of Bolivar off Highway 13. Get into the outdoor game with Hobby Time. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
For all your furniture and bedding needs, visit Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. Come see our great quality mattresses and furniture closeouts. You will not find more bang for your buck on pillow tops, Euro tops, temper-grade foam mattresses, and adjustable bases. Same for sofas, sectionals, recliners, bedroom, and dining room furniture. From budget to luxury, we got it all. Payment programs available, same as cash, no credit needed. Check out our many great reviews on Facebook and Google. We will treat you right and earn your 5-star review. Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. 451 South Springfield Avenue, Bolivar, Missouri.
If you're buying or selling real estate in Southwest Missouri, call Hubbard Realty. We're your local real estate experts with a team of dedicated professionals who will represent you through one of life's biggest challenges, buying or selling a home, land, or investment property. Let our years of experience in up and down markets guide you with data-driven advice and researched guidance. With generational roots in the area, we're here to stay. So work with the realtors you know, like, and trust. The agents at Hubbard Realty. We're your hometown real estate experts.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
We're back here at SBU. I'm Dwayne Banner. I'm with Shania Franska. We're having the post-game show. Liberators come away with a 40-27 win over Sparta. We're presently waiting on Coach Brian to come up and join us for the post-game show. And in a defensive battle today, the Liberators come away with a win. And, you know, a win's a win, Shania.
Yeah, that's right, Dwayne. You know, sometimes it doesn't look pretty, and you know, I've always been told, you know, like you said, a win is a win, and however you can get it done, you know, nobody normally remembers the score or how you could do it. They just remember, you know, whether you won or lost. And the Liberators, like I said, they come up victorious here, and you know, like we've said all game, it's hard to take off 12 days and not play a game. And you know, kind of honestly, it kind of reminded me of watching us the very first game of the season, where you just come out and you're just kind of sluggish and trying to find your role and stuff. That's kind of what it reminded me of today. But yeah, I'm not worried. I know once, like I said, once the kids get back in a routine, they get to going and back in school and back practicing every day and all the things. You know, we'll get back to right where we left off there at the Blue and Gold. So, you know, this is just kind of one of those. Just one of those good games, just to get you a game, get you back flowing, and, you know, another 6 days off before we hit the court again. But so, well, it looks like we got Coach Brian right here, so I'm going to let you guys talk it over.
All right. Happy to have Coach Brian join us. Shania and I were running out of things to talk to, so Coach, I'm glad you made it up here. We're about to start talking about the football game. Houston leading 20-6. I don't know if you have any interest in that or not, but anyway, Coach, let's talk about the game just a little bit today, and then we'll let you get home. I know it's Saturday, and we won't take much of your time, but a defensive battle today. I don't know if you were expecting that or not, but the Liberators proving that we can get up and down with Aurora scoring 93, or Camden scoring 80-some, or we can slow it down and we can beat a good Sparta team here in a defensive brawl.
Yeah, I mean, we always knew there was a possibility of that. We hadn't played a game in almost 2 weeks, and then they play a zone. I mean, that always has a chance of being a little bit of a grind box. So yeah, it just feels good to be able to figure stuff out on the fly, and made some big shots in the fourth quarter. I felt like we wore them down a little bit, and we were able to take advantage of that in the fourth.
Yeah, possessions were everything today. I mean, we started the game, and I think both teams had 3 possessions, and there was 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, so you knew that's kind of the way it was going to go, and that, every possession was critical. And, we got to the fourth quarter there and really got, Colton scored 8 points in a row to extend our lead to 6 or 8, and that was really a big change. I mean, it really kind of put the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I mean, we just didn't make shots today. Yeah. I mean, I thought we talked a little bit about taking the right shots, and so as long as we're taking the right shots, we feel confident at some point in time we're gonna start making those.
Right.
And we made them at the critical moments tonight. So, and it still feels good to hold the team to 27 points too.
You bet.
We were dogging them pretty good, and their possessions were 45 seconds to a minute every time.
Yeah.
And so I think defensively we've got some stuff that we can look at on the film, and we're going to keep trying to get better.
You bet. And we really struggled from the free throw line today. It's something we have not done all season long. Brody's shooting 83%, Gardner's shooting about 80% from the line, and we go 6 for 6. Not just those two, but we go 6 for 16 as a team, and that's hard to overcome in a 40-27 game.
Those are huge points. Points. So, they play with a little bit of a different ball. I don't know how much stock to put into that, but I mean, it's got a little bit of a different feel. And it's the same thing though. You get in a tight game. And it's good to be in those type of moments so that you can practice it and you're going to feel a little bit more comfortable when you're in it the next time. So that's where we're at. We just want to play a game.
You bet. And been off 12 days, no school. That's got to be hard to get prepared. And then we're going to go another 6 days now without playing again. So kudos to you guys for keeping these guys in and trying to keep them on top of their game, especially after we started the season. So Liberators moved to 9-3. And Coach, any insight on next week? We got Helias next week.
There's a chance. We're still trying to figure out if we can maybe reschedule our Clinton game. If we can get that in maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, that'd be the most ideal.
Yes.
But if not, Helias, and they're going to be one of the toughest opponents we've played, and it's at their place. So
I assume they're good again this year.
Yeah, they're gonna be a solid team.
Yeah.
So that's what we got on the horizon. So it's just about getting better. This group, what makes this group good is that even through snow days and 12 days of practice, we've had really good practices.
Yeah.
So to come in on a snow day, it just didn't even hardly feel like work. I mean, guys get after it. We got something done in a tight frame, and you just it's just about trying to get better every day.
You bet. Bringing the juice, right? Bringing the juice every day. So
it's a fun group.
You bet. Well, congratulations on today's win. Coach, thanks for joining us today. Bolivar again wins 40-27, and for Dwayne Banner and Shania Franska, we're going to sign off for the night. Coach, thanks for joining us, and we will catch you next time. And you've been listening to Your Country 99 and watching on MoSportsZone.com.
This Bolivar Liberator sports broadcast is made possible by these great sponsors. Be sure to tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and support of our kids. These sponsors are Butler Funeral Home, celebrating life for your family. Butler Funeral Home. Midmo Bank, a better way to bank. Midmo Bank. Precision Small Engine, Bolivar's go-to small engine shop. Precision Small Engine. Oakstar Bank. Come see the difference a hometown bank can make. Bill Grant Ford. It's better in Bolivar. Bill Grant Ford. Hobby Time Motorsports. Come see what you've been missing. Firearms, fishing, ATVs, UTVs, motorcycles, and all things outdoors. Hobby Time Motorsports. Animal Care Clinic. Caring for your pets like their family. Animal Care Clinic. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Southwest Sewer and Septic. CNC Farm and Home. Home of the Answer Man. CNC Farm and Home. Warwick Electric. Plug into your number one electrical source. Warwick Electric. Citizens Memorial Hospital. They have the services your family needs to be healthy. Citizens Memorial Hospital. Hometown Furniture and Mattress. Still making sleep great. Hometown Furniture and Mattress. Quarles Supply Company. Bolivar's Kubota dealer. Quarles Supply Company. Hubbard Realty. Because buying and selling is not something you do every day. Hubbard Realty. Bank of Missouri. Live well, bank well. Bank of Missouri. Lime Bank. Banking refreshed. Lime Bank. Ankrum Law. Protecting what matters most. Ankrum Law. Winfield Tax Service. Your destination for stress-free taxes. Winfield Tax Service. Thanks for listening to this Bolivar Liberator sports broadcast made possible by these proud sponsors. Tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and the support of our kids.
Flashlights, non-perishable food, essential medicines, and more. Southwest Electric Cooperative, your trusted energy advisor.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and